you guys are going to see the process for introducing a bunch of big dogs, and a bunch of energy is going to come together, and how to deal with it. And we're going to see what happens. Bailey just got here an hour ago, but Bailey comes a lot. So Bailey knows some of the dogs he's going to meet today. Then we've got another dog who I haven't seen, a German Shepherd, Argo, who I haven't seen in 5 years at least. I did a session with Argo 10 years ago probably, and he barked at my dog in the backyard for the whole hour session. And I just let my dog cruise around, and Argo just barked and then would get closer and back up and bark. And I just said, this is what we're doing for this session, for most of the session, is letting your dog desensitize to another dog, because your dog is scared or nervous of other dogs. And the best thing we could have done in that session when he was 9 months old is just let him desensitize to a good dog. Plus, there's St. Anna winds, which trips dogs out. So you have to be careful if there's some weird weather system, humidity drops, humidity goes up, dogs get tripped out. So we're gonna have Bailey meet his friend first, Meisha. You guys know Meisha. You guys also know Ava from a bunch of videos. All right, and we're just gonna follow the body language. These two are gonna be great, but they're gonna hit with probably energy because they love each other. Then we're gonna go from there. Okay, I'm ready for Meisha. You gonna see your friend? Meisha, okay. Go see your friend. Look at, they're best buddies in the world, right? Best buddies in the world. Rough players, love each other. All right, now we're ready for Ava. Ava can be a little feisty. Ava has not met Bailey before. How do they look, guys? They look pretty good. I like to throw in like a yell and a hey just to calm them, but they look perfect. But when energy's coming together with dogs that you're not totally confident with, or if one of them you're not totally confident with, I like to throw in a preemptive like, hey, and then they kind of calm down. You're not being mean to them. Who cares if you say hey and they kind of go, oh yeah, okay, because dogs just rile themselves up. And then they're just like, oh, they play rough, and then rah, it blows up into a little fight or a big fight. Okay, but these two are like the same dog, essentially. So, but you have to care of that energy. Okay, we ready to add Argo to the mix? I would worry about Bailey, who got here an hour ago, and Argo. That's who I would worry about. Argo has seen Meisha, Argo has seen Ava. Seeing them and desensitizing to those dogs, he has not ever seen Bailey. Okay, so do I want it to happen 100 feet away from me down there? No. I want it to happen where I'm close and the dogs know I'm involved and the dogs know you're involved. You're the boss. Your friend comes over with a dog. They got to desensitize to each other a little bit, maybe go on a walk together, then go in your backyard and let them go and be right there and be ready to go. Hey, if you don't like one thing, you are like, knock it off and do it early and do it often. Don't wait for a fight. You guys who have a fight, there was things that happened. Okay, ready? Argo. Get Argo. Hey! Was anything bad? No, I don't care. I want there to be calmness. Good, Argo. This is the first time Argo is playing, seeing Bailey, and first time Argo's playing with these guys. Okay? Now, did you notice, oh good, now Bailey's a little more chill. Just keep it on the dogs, Allison. Now Bailey's a little more chill with Argo. Argo hasn't been here in probably 5 years. So I wasn't 100% sure how we would do. Okay, let's watch the Ava-Argo meeting. They have seen each other. It's just not as novel. That was Ava-Argo. The Bailey, good. Now we're good. We're pretty perfect. Why did I yell hey? You guys are like, I didn't see anything. You don't have to see anything. It just brings it down. It brings the energy down. It lets them know you're involved. Dogs' brains spiral and they start with roughness and then they chase and then the other dog gets mad and then you have a fight. You go, oh, I don't know where that fight came from. Well, it came from what happened 20 seconds before that when you should have said, hey, and the dogs go, oh yeah, and they popped. I didn't tell them to come. I didn't tell them to stop. I just let them know I was there with a loud yell. That's how we keep fights from happening here, okay? Is that preemptive, that proactive We are involved. Don't forget the boss is here. And that's what you guys got to do in your own lives. Don't forget the boss is here. We're not letting the energy get too high. These are the two that really haven't met. Good. All right, guys. That's how to keep fights from starting, how to introduce dogs to other dogs. This is not your life. This is not you don't have a place like this. You don't have dog. But this is the same process if you want your neighbor dog to come over. There's some desensitization. There's you being involved. There's letting them go off leash. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Boy, Argo.